Hello.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to our yoga and Reiki show. It's Soulful Sweat in Wrightwood. We are doing an event in person.
Yeah,
if
it's
you
gonna
guys,
be great.
Yeah, in Phelan. We teach at Fat Tire or Wellness Warriors Boot Camp in Phelan, California. And we're doing a Reiki and yoga workshop. So we're doing a corresponding video, which this is, so that you can reference it at home.
Yeah, if you follow along with us too. If you enjoyed the workshop and you want to tune back into that flow that we did, but you forgot some of the moves, this is your opportunity to check it out and do it again on your own.
Totally. And of course we recommend coming in person, but if you can't, it's all good.
We totally understand.
So we're going to get right to it. We're going to start with Reiki and just a very quick what Reiki is and what we're offering in the workshop. So basically Reiki is universal healing, universal life energy. So it's energy healing. You're using energy not from another person or another thing, but from all that is abundant in the universe, because there's tons of energy. We're all made up of energy. So the basis is that, we have 7 main chakras, and you don't really want any of them to become blocked at any time, but they often do become blocked, of course, like just living where we live with technology or radiation or stress or life, nutrition, but life in general. So whether we like it or not, usually we do become blocked in some way, shape, or form, and it's nice to use this energy modality to just clear your channels, right? If you think of your energy flowing through, you want it to flow through really efficiently. So what we're going to do is we're going to just show you very, very simple techniques that you can do for self-healing. So you don't need to come, go see an energy healer. You don't need to go anywhere. You can do this at home. You can do it anywhere, really.
Right.
So we're going to go through and show you different positions that you can place your hands. Number 1, you always want to use both hands to make sure that you're grounded. So if you're imagining the energy flow so that it's complete, like a complete circle. You don't really want it like just going one way and
blocky.
Yeah. So make sure whatever positions you're doing, you have both hands touching your body. Yeah. So let's just do it. Let's we're going to go through the front of the body and then the back of the body. It's super simple. Most of this is really intuitive. We usually start with the crown chakra. You go down the front, and then you start again at the crown chakra and then go down the back. So let's just begin. I always like to just kind of warm up my hands, maybe just grounded. You can take a second and close your eyes. And just kind of sink into this present moment. We're here right now. This whole process could take 5 minutes. It could take 30 minutes. But for the sake of this video, we're going to go through the positions rather quickly. So with your hands, we're going to start right in the front of your face. You're going to cover your eyes. Just like this. So cover your eyes. Breathe. And you don't really need to do anything fancy, meaning you don't have to try so hard. The energy is going to flow where it needs to flow. If you do, just kind of focus in on your breath, and if you're familiar with meditating, get in a meditative mode. Let's take a second here and breathe. So, like I said, for the sake of this video, we're going to go through the positions quickly. I would normally take a little bit longer. That probably felt really good, right? So you could take as long as you need. As soon as you kind of feel like you're ready to move on, move on. And sometimes the position might not feel good. Just move on right away. Okay, so that's a typical first starting point. Next one we're going to do is you're going to take your hand kind of like in this L shape, like a crab, And you're going to just cup your cheeks and put your thumb behind your ear. And so same thing. This would be a second position. A great second position. Feel your cheekbones.
You should make sure you wash your hands too. That's important. It's number one. Wash your hands. Or better yet, if you can't wash your hands, use our hand sanitizer.
Oh, great! Now we're turning into a commercial.
Can't wash your hands? Use our Soulful Sweat hand sanitizer.
Okay, so breathe into this point. This is good. So we're working with all the head space in these first positions. Another next great starting point is to get the back of the third eye. So we started basically in this third eye section, and what you would do is just, you would put your hands on the back of your third eye. So you just cup the back of your head, And like I said, you're not going to do it wrong. So wherever your hands feel good, just place them there. And send energy through your hands. Envision it coming from the wide, abundant space outside of you. I like to envision a light too, so usually like a yellow light coming in through your right hand, going into the back of your skull, and then just circulating through your entire body, flowing back out your left hand and back through the right. So it just kind of goes in this roundabout motion. You're opening up all those channels. So back of the third eye. So then we'll move down to the throat chakra. I like to put your hands like this. Some people, if you feel weird about that, which some people might get a little squeamish about this position, you can also just kind of place them on your collarbones.
I like it.
Yeah. Of course you do.
It's going to be so silly.
Throat chakra. That's why she's spewing nonsense. No, I was kidding.
Right. Yeah, it's wild
opening
energy
up
here.
the throat chakra. Okay. That's a good one for the throat. We're going to move down to the heart next. So same, you can put your hands how you wish. I like this too. Heart, generally associated with the heart chakra, is the color green, so you could envision the color green. Grab your rose quartz if you have one. Perfect. And then we'll move down to the solar, which is right, like the upper part of your, below the breastbone, and then your upper part of your abdomen. And same thing, you could do this, or you could even do like this. You see what's good. It just depends.
This kind of covers it all.
Yeah, I feel like it depends on the day too, for me.
Yeah.
What
How many
you
pizzas
need.
you ate?
Panda puffs is what
Panda
I had before this. Super healthy. So solar plexus. We did a few videos opening up the solar plexus, so if you feel like this is blocked, check out some of our videos.
Solar plex opening videos.
Yeah. Perfect. You can move down one more. If your hands are like this, you could scoot them down, or so the lower part of your belly. Perfect. And then, sacral, it's up to you. I mean, Michelle's probably going to just grab her crotch.
I was going to say, can I just go for it?
A lot of times I actually I would.
There she goes.
I'm going to lay down, but I'm just going to show you can place your hands just right on top of your pubic bone. So it doesn't have to be
I'll do
anything
the sitting
crazy.
up version.
Or you could do
I'll sit up.
Yeah, I'll sit up again because I feel weird showing this, but you could also do hands. A common one, you kind of did it naturally. A common one is like hands like this. So we're more getting down into the sacral. Yeah, this one can be awkward. If you want to skip this, it's fine. Perfect. And then some of the non-traditional ones, but the ones that I like to do are your knees and ankles. So you can just, you can just sit like this. If you want to straighten them out, you can also do that. Sometimes I feel like when you straighten out your legs, the energy flows a little better. It's up to you.
Can I go like this?
Yeah, totally. Or if you're sitting in a chair, that might be comfortable too,
You
you know.
can lean up against
Yeah.
it.
Same thing, just cup your kneecaps. Send some good energy to your legs. Especially if you work out a lot. Knees might be sore, so this will be a good one for you. And then just move on down. If you can't reach with your legs straight, just cover the front of your ankles. I do recommend spending at least a couple minutes initially on these spots, because then you'll really start to get the feel of what this feels like. But the feel of the energy and just the goodness. If you move too quickly, sometimes it's just kind of like, it's too fleeting. But something is better than nothing. And then last one, on the front, we're going to do this again, but I always like to do your feet just to get grounding. So you can do however. Sometimes even you can do one at a time. You can do one foot here and then move to the other one, or just grab both and send some good energy through. Grounding. We're going to do this a second time too. I always like to end with the feet, just to get regrounded. It's good. Okay, so then I guess we'll kind of turn it around for this one, or go sideways. So now we're going to restart, but we're going to do the back. The crown, you could either do both hands here. I tend to like to do one hand third eye and one hand crown. It just feels really supportive to me. But feel it out. This is great for headaches too, this one.
The pressure release.
Yeah, the pressure. And then actually you could play with it too, because if you do have a headache, you might want to do hand front, hand top, or back to back, just kind of play with what feels good. And so this is going to be similar. We're going to hit a lot of the same spots. We're going to do the back of the throat. So hands. This one just feels good. I like to do, you can play with it. I like to do the one on top of another. Just, that's nice. And then one that's great for relieving tension. Again, if you have any sore spots, go to those points. It doesn't matter if we're showing it right now. Is the top, like your upper trap, or the lower neck. That's just one that just feels really good.
Well, as women, we hold so much tension up here anyway, so.
Yeah, well, everyone, I think, not just women. Men do too.
That's true.
It's a big stress spot.
I think I'm speaking for myself because I have loads of knots up here.
Do you? Yeah, this helps for sure. And then from here, we'd move our hands back. If you're inflexible, you can skip these. It's no biggie. But I reach around, you would get the upper part. So think like solar plexus.
Right below the rib cage.
Exactly. Or kind of like the bottom of the rib cage. Yeah. Right there, yeah. That's good. You can see. This really feels like you're supporting yourself. Like that article that Letha posted today about self-love, about how it's not just about, it's not indulgent. It's giving yourself what you need. And sometimes this might be what you need. Next one, then just move it lower again. Just like how we did in the front. Again, you can stack them, but I feel like back it's easier to do them side by side. Yeah, like that, like how Michelle has. This one too, well, we'll do one more after, a little bit lower on the sacral. This is probably a great one for lower back pain for people. And then you can move it lower and do kind of the reverse of the front. You know how we did this? We do the back, kind of covering your sacral, so your sacrum and your SI joint. That often becomes really sore and tight on people. Right on. And then we would move back into now just grabbing the back of the knees. These are more non-traditional again, but still valuable. And then we can move into the back of the ankles. They're all are crazy. I know. Next, we're gonna go like this. Perfect. And then to finish it off, this video is longer than I expected. Sorry, I was trying to go fast. And then to finish it off, just another grounding. So you could grab it just like how you did before, or however your hands. Like right now, I'm feeling like putting my hands like this. This is nice. Perfect. Beautiful. And that's it. That's a simple self-healing. Feels good. Yes, any questions, Michelle?
I don't think so. Not yet. Not yet.
So do this. Great. Try this. Yeah. Skip some if they don't feel relevant. Add some if they feel good. And that's the basis of self-healing, which is what Reiki is. Reiki level 1 is self-healing, and these are hand positions for that. Right. So
listen to your body. Listen to yourself.
Okay, perfect. I guess tune into our next video or this one, we're not sure yet, for a corresponding yoga flow.
Right, absolutely. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch us. See ya.